looked up. His eyes were kind, wrinkled at the corners like ancient paper. "Bamboo," he said simply. "Bamboo." Daniel stepped closer. "Will it grow?" The old man smiled. "Not for a long time." Daniel frowned. "Then why plant it?" The old man stood, wiping his hands on his pants. He looked at Daniel with an expression that seemed to see right through him, past the wet jacket and tired eyes, straight into the broken thing inside his chest. "Come," the old man said. "Let me show you something." He led Daniel to the back of the garden where a grove of bamboo stood tall, impossibly tall, their green stalks swaying like dancers in the rain. They were beautiful. They were alive. They reached toward the sky with a confidence that made Daniel's throat tight. "I planted these 6 years ago," the old man said quietly. "For the first 5 years, I saw nothing. Not a single shoot, not a hint of green. Every day, I watered the earth. Every day, I came here and gave life to something I couldn't see. My neighbors thought I was crazy. My wife worried. My children asked me why I wasted my time on empty ground." He paused, running his hand along one of the bamboo stalks. "But I knew something they didn't. I knew that beneath the soil, something magnificent was happening. The bamboo was growing roots. Deep roots. Roots so strong and so wide that when the time came, when the foundation was ready, the tree could shoot up 90 feet in 6 weeks. 90 feet, because it spent 5 years preparing for a moment no one else could see." Daniel felt something crack open in his chest, not breaking. "Opening!" "You think you're failing?" the old man said, turning to face him. "You think because you can't see the results, nothing is happening. But you're wrong. Every word you write, every rejection you survive, every morning you choose not to quit, you're building roots. Roots that will hold you when your moment comes. And your moment will come. Not when you expect it, not when it's easy, but when you're ready, when your roots are deep enough to hold the height you're meant to reach." Daniel stood there in the rain. He thought about all the mornings he had shown up, all the pages he had written when he didn't feel inspired, all the times he had chosen to keep going when every logical voice told him to stop. He had been building roots. He just couldn't see them. What if it never grows? Daniel whispered, "What if I watered the ground my whole life and nothing breaks through?" The old man's smile was sad but certain. "Then you will have spent your life doing something that mattered to you. You will have been faithful to your purpose. And that, my friend, is not failure. That is courage. The world will tell you that only visible success counts, but the most important growth happens in the dark, in the waiting, in the silence. That's where character is built. That's where real strength comes from." He placed a hand on Daniel's shoulder. "The bamboo doesn't doubt itself in the darkness. It simply grows. Trust your process. Trust your invisible work. And when the time is right, when you least expect it, you will break through the surface, and the whole world will wonder where you came from. They won't see the 5 years. They'll only see the 6 weeks. Let them wonder. You'll know the truth." Daniel left the garden that day with his manuscript still saved on his computer. He went home, and he kept writing. Not because he believed it would work, but because he had planted something. And planted things need water, even when you can't see them growing. 2 years passed. 2 years of more rejection. 2 years of watering invisible ground. And then, on a random Thursday afternoon, Daniel received an email. A small publisher wanted his book, Te Lobiti. I Lobiti Italiano. They believed in it. They wanted to share it with the world. The book was published 6 months later. It didn't become a bestseller overnight, but slowly, steadily, it found its readers. And those readers found something in those pages that changed them. Because Daniel had written it from his roots, from the deep invisible place where real growth happens. 5 years after that conversation in the garden, Daniel went back to find the old man. He wanted to say thank you. He wanted to tell him that he was right. But the garden was locked, overgrown, A neighbor told him the old man had passed away 2 years earlier. Daniel stood outside the gate and wept, not from sadness, but from gratitude, because that man had given him the greatest gift anyone can give: the courage to trust the invisible work. Here's what Daniel learned that day in the rain. Here's what the bamboo teaches us all. Your growth is not measured by what others can see. Your worth is not determined by visible results. You are not failing when you're building roots. You're preparing. The most important transformations happen underground, in the dark, in the waiting. Every day you show up, every time you choose not to quit, every moment you water your dreams when no one is watching, you are growing stronger than you know. The world celebrates the 6 weeks, but the magic lives in the 5 years. So keep planting, keep watering, keep believing in what you cannot see. Your bamboo is growing, your roots are deepening. And when your moment comes, and it will come, you won't just grow. You'll soar, and everyone will ask where you came from, how you did it so fast. And you'll smile, because you'll know the secret. Slow seeds grow tall trees, and patience is not passive. Patience is power building in the dark. Your time is coming. Keep watering.